аргонавты. Ну что, поехали играть в аргонавтов. Ну, в смысле, ожидание. Там что-то зависло. Интересно, отвиснет, нет? Раз, два, три. А, отвисло. Так, не надо мне обучение, мне надо продолжить. Так, в прошлый раз нас коняшка куда-то отвезла по воздуху. Так. Ну чего, пойдем?
Book 2. The Burden of Thanatos.
Книга вторая. Оп. Возьми, пожалуйста. Спасибо. Ну, я не знаю, как это взять. Лопаткой.
This pile of dirt is intermingled with bits of dark, cold coal.
Где лопатка? А в смысле нельзя копнуть? Ну и ладно. Просто запомним, что это здесь есть. Чувак граблями обороняется. Вау, туда далеко можно идти. Так. Цветочки какие-то. О! Что такое?
Argonus takes a single cautious step forward before two eyes,
Демон
set like
какой-то.
burning coals, narrow and stop him cold.
Закрой, пожалуйста,
The
дверь, как
daimon's
дует.
grotesque head regards the sailor.
Me, Argonus, son of Argus, thou cannot pass beyond this threshold. So
Ты не
says
пройдешь.
Lord of the Underworld.
Ну, короче, понятно, нас не
For
пускают.
just as many legions doth serve me and obey my will, so too Thanatos obeys the will of he who governs the dead.
Ну, короче, нам нельзя пройти. Хорошо. Валим отсюда, значит. Валим, валим, валим. Просто больше все равно некуда идти, так что идем по-любому сюда. Сюда. Туда нельзя, что ли, пройти? А не, можно. Опа-на, смотри.
Before Argonus can take another step, the Cyclops lumbers toward the sailor, blocking his way. A low growl flows from clenched teeth, its meaning clear.
Ну, не буду
Do
подходить,
not
хорошо.
approach the petrified juvenile.
Да все, не буду, не буду. Или буду. Блин, не пускает. Да не ори ты. Не очень-то и хотелось. Территория не маленькая такая получается.
As soon as Argonus steps from the shadows, the daughters of Four Seas raise their heads, their shared eye, sensing his presence. One of the Grey Witches lifts her frail arm and gestures. The world begins to swim.
В смысле в другом месте? Я не хочу в другое место. Я еще здесь не все исследовал. В смысле меня телепортнули? Ну ладно, хрен с ним. Скажем так, и надо было. Ну ладно, что ты нам скажешь?
The great statue of Hades stirs, as if waking from a long, deep slumber. The god of the underworld looks about before his gaze settles upon the sailor.
Argonus, son of Argus, the shipbuilder. I have heard your name spoken within the halls of Zeus, albeit in whispers, and even then through mediary. It is said that fair Athena herself has laid upon your frail shoulders a great burden. And while she charges you to seek out your comrades, I find it curious that the goddess of wisdom would care so much about that which Hades governs.
The god looks away, as if seeking something that even he cannot find.
I know a great many things, Argonus. I know when each soul departs this mortal coil. I know when they enter my realm, and I know on which dark river they set sail. However, what I do not know...
Hades says, his eyes once again turning toward...
Почему именно сестер Медузы равен высоко возносят на Олимпе?
...are also uttered high upon Olympus. There is an object, an orb that can grant me such an answer. Who would be my steward? Who would bring it here, to my temple, to me?
Without hesitation, Argonus nods. Pledge made, the god of the underworld stretches forth his hand, and a helm materializes before Argonus.
Take this helm of darkness. Wear it, and eyes will be blinded to you.
Шлем-невидимка?
And I will provide you with something greater. A way forward where there was none. So says Hades, brother of Zeus.
Что за шлем-невидимка?
Ruler of the dead.
And with that proclamation, the statue shifts once more and becomes silent.
Что-то я тебя не понял. Нахрен мне шлем-невидимка? Зачем? Зачем? Зачем мне шлем-невидимка? Ну, вариант либо циклоп, либо эти. Нет, не сюда. Я запутался. Я запутался. Так, сюда, наверное, все-таки опять. Нет, не сюда. Блин, а куда? Подожди, стой. Так. Вот сюда. Потому что больше как бы некуда нам идти с тобой. Нафига мне тут дали эту штуку? Ну, как бы я прошел, я здесь ничего не увидел.
This juvenile was not immune to that which takes man and mystic creature
Да не
alike.
кричи ты, блин, подожди. Здесь такие коллизии в деревьях, чтобы игра на тетрисе будет запускаться. Так, сюда идем. И чего дальше?
With the aid of Hades' gift, the
Да?
grey eye are caught unawares as the smoke from the fire billows, carrying the potion within its grip. It takes naught but a few seconds for the witches to feel its effect, and one by
Ну
one
все, они вырубились.
they fall into a deep sleep.
Не зря мы сонный порошок готовили. Так. Оп, это я беру. Что это такое? Реально симулятор ходьбы же, а? Так. Тебе это отдать, нет? Я запутался, кому что давать. Да, попробуем начать с тебя.
Argonus holds out his hand, and the all-seeing eye of the grey eye rises. The god of the underworld stretches forth his arm, and light, not unlike that of a moonbeam, engulfs the sailor of the Argo. Argonus turns, and for the first time since setting foot upon this bedeviled isle, bears witness to his bane. With naught but a simple gaze, a woman, her hair like a nest of snakes, turns one of his shipmates into stone. The other creature, distraught, moves between the two, pleading. Steno, this madness must end. How
Ну, это
many more
понятно.
must perish to satiate your thirst for vengeance? Let us mourn our sister in peace. Let us return home. A flash of anger crosses Steno's face as she moves within mere inches of her cowering sister. No, Euryale. There is no time to weep or wail, nor shall there be. Not as long as a single breath forms within my breast. The petty gods will pay. Wretched Athena will pay. From hate's
Симпатяшка прям,
heart
да?
I will stab at them. For hate's sake, I shall drive my vengeance deep. Steno moves toward the looming entrance within the mountain. Not before she pauses.
Далее это восстанавливается, все дела.
When shall my hate have its fill? When shall it be placated? The woman whispers. Never, Euryale. Never.
Никогда.
And with that, Steno is gone, and Euryale obediently follows her sister into the darkness, into her madness. The vision falters, and the light that fell from the hand of Hades follows before fading completely. The god of the underworld takes measure of Argonus, and with a final nod, the statue
Шлем
moves
отняли.
evermore, and the helm vanishes from sight.
Шлем-невидимку отняли, блин. Полезная штука была. Ну и нафиг мне это. Так, ну в принципе логически у нас получается только один вариант, куда дальше идти. Пошли к демону.
The eye of the grey eye moves within the satchel, as if trying to
блин.
escape its bindings.
Направо. Да.
I have done the very thing that...
Постоянно карта есть какая-то, блин. Так, давай поговорим с тобой еще разок.
As Argonus slowly approaches the poisonous cloud, the daimon cocks his head, as if listening to a voice only one such as he can. Seconds pass before the beast turns his attention to the sailor trembling before him.
Never has there been a time when Thanatos was commanded to forsake those souls he was sent to gather. And yet, this is the will of Hades, the one to whom I am subject.
Послали собрать души.
The daimon looks away before finally letting his dark gaze settle upon Argonus.
I fear this was brought to be by thine own hands, Argonaut. For without thy influence, the Lord
Не
of the
вызвал. Так ты здесь уже был, когда я пришел.
if I
Никто тебя не вызывал.
one must take my place. For if I cannot harvest the souls of those who
Фига у него
between
челюсть дергается просто.
then the son of Argus must suffice.
Thanatos lifts a claw
Я так
in
понял,
the
сейчас будем
air
души собирать.
and without further explanation, utters a single word. Argonus screams as his hand is momentarily enveloped
О,
in flame.
нормальная рука.
Just as quickly as it arrived, the pain passes. As the sailor looks upon his new hand in both horror and awe, the diamond begins to dissipate,
Так,
leaving
демон
only the
исчез,
smell of ash in
дал
its
нам
wake.
свою руку.
Moments later, that too fades from this world. The air about Argonus suddenly grows heavy, and without warning, a rift opens, and the favored daughter of Zeus steps through. Athena smiles at the sailor. Well done, and
Да, для
done,
казалось. Слушай, чего вы так много болтаете? Как бы.
You have proved yourself much more than a historian, much more than a simple sailor.
Блин, а ей летать в таком наряде нормально?
Это
почти 18+.
Do not withhold this gift from those who sailed blue seas and grey swells. Nor should you give up on your brethren, for while many have fallen,
Блин, в итоге так много болтовни.
Again, I say to you, seek them out and save them. For the ones that have brought them low, you have now seen with your own eyes. Stheno and
Хорошо, всех спасем.
madness and spite. Athena's eyes narrow as she speaks with great authority. Gird yourself for what is ahead, son of Argus. Do not grow weary, for fair Athena is with you, and a boat awaits. The goddess slowly nods her head, and without another word, is taken up into the sky.
Ну все, исчезни. Ладно. Есть мысля. Есть одна мысль. Так.
Argonus feels the power of the daimon leave him and enter that of his friend. In mere moments, with heavy heart,
Блин, ну хватит болтать, все.
as stone falls to the earth, even as the freed soul of the Argonaut rises. Under his breath, Argonus mutters a prayer to Hades as the diamond's gift destroys the stone
Ну
statue.
все. Пошли к циклопу. Где циклопа?
Argonus watches in awe as he simultaneously destroys the stone bodies and frees the souls trapped within.
Так, не сюда. Я вообще к циклопу хотел пойти. Книга 2. Бремя Таноса. Танос. Так. Блин, тут запутаешься, куда идти, все одинаково. На.
Earthly power surges from Argonus's disfigured hand and into the statue.
Ну все,
As it
улетай.
breaks apart and folds, the soul of the poor
А где
individual
циклопа
quickly
был?
departs this mortal world.
Циклоп был справа и налево. Так, окей. А вот. Циклоп.
Under the watchful eye of the Cyclops, Argonus frees the soul of his friend, hoping the beast understands the sailor's intent.
Так, давай дальше. Все, тебе понятно?
Argonus approaches the petrified creature slowly, glancing back and forth between it and the adult Cyclops. When Argonus reaches the stone creature, he realizes that the adult not only witnessed him freeing the soul of the Argonaut, but must have grasped what could be done for his child. Raising his hand slowly, Argonus allows the power of the diamond to flow through him and
Реально болтовни, пипец, так много.
the adult begins to wail as the stone breaks, falling to the earth just as the soul of the beast rises and dissipates. His mission of mercy complete, Argonus turns toward the huge beast, his head low. The creature looks at him for a moment, before turning and slowly disappearing from sight.
Так, это мы сделали, это сделали. Куда ты пошел? Там не пройти, там коллизия, я проверял. Так. Пойдем, знаешь, куда сходим еще? К этим, как... Ведьмам. Или кто они там? Очнулись?
Cautiously, Argonus approaches the distraught Grey-Eye, their one eye held out before him, an olive branch extended. Before he can utter a single word, the orb is lifted from his palm, and moments later, gently comes to rest in old, gnarled hands. The sailor braces for retribution, but none appears.
Блин, реально они так
The
много болтают.
seers merely sit in silence.
Играть стал 5 минут,
Finally,
и
the
10 минут
first
слушаешь.
speaks, her voice low and
Хотя,
raspy.
блин, это модно в последнее время так во всех играх.
We have not foreseen.
The second follows.
Stolen yet returned.
Мне просто лень читать это все на
The
самом деле.
third continues.
A quandary set before us. A wayward sailor? Athena's puppet? No, he is more than that.
The witches become quiet once again, staring into a fire that they cannot see, pondering the fate of a common thief.
We know not where this ends.
The first breaks the silence.
We cannot stop it.
There's the second.
Mayhap this one can.
Finishes the third. With that, the first Grey-Eye lifts her hand and slowly
Медленно
draws
рисует
something
в
in the air.
воздухе.
The world around Argonus wavers, and he becomes a captive audience to words once spoken between goddess and mortal man.
Come, my lovely Medusa. Lay with me again.
Oh, please, great Poseidon, I cannot. I am sworn in service to Athena. Oh no.
Oh no, no, no.
Poseidon, you dare defile what is mine? And here, in my sacred temple?
Mind thy tongue, Athena. Yes, the Lord of the Seas dares. But what of it? Nothing you can
Разборки у них там, блин,
do.
какие-то.
Perhaps that is true. But the same cannot be said of this woman. My goddess, please. Forgive me.
Ну, блин.
Athena, no!
As
Нас-
the words fade
Только
from
хотел
his
сказать, что
ears,
нас отпустило. Нет, его не отпустило.
Argonus searches for the witches in vain, wondering how a simple sailor can bear witness to such past events.
Все? Все.
One can only speculate the strange. 'Tis fitting that an iron cauldron is found here, standing at the ready.
Блин, да что ж такое? Это что за фигня? А, понятно. Так, теперь нам. А где мы лестницу-то сразу видели? Она была у демона. А демон был не здесь. Демон был туда. И направо сейчас. Так. 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 Я уже забыл, куда идти. Да, вот сюда. По сути, игра простенькая, здесь локаций очень мало, я так понимаю. О, куда-то телепорт. Так, что у нас получается? Мы стали сборщиком душ.
Argonus
Ой.
shudders, ill at ease under
Еще
the
новая
savage
локация.
eyes of the maleficent harpies.
Изыди.
Under his breath, Argonus mutters a prayer to Hades as the diamond's gift destroys the stoic statue.
Круто, да? Бесполезно, но круто. В смысле пауза. А если я игру как бы сохранить хочу? А, во, теперь можно сохранить. Что-то странное поведение игры. В общем, теперь в следующий раз продолжим. Пока что на этом остановимся. В общем, до следующего раза.